Welcome to Jannat Learning's digital class. This video is for the Virtual University course Introduction to Computing, CS101. Topic 116. Programming Languages, Variable and Data Types. We hope you will find this informative and helpful. Please subscribe to Jannat Learning if you haven't already. We're thankful for your input and the opportunity to improve. Here we can explain the concept of variable. There is a sample table on the screen. You can see there are columns and rows. Column names are employee number, employee name, job, manager code, hire date, salary, commission, and department number. There are 4 rows. Each row has different information. That is, first row has the details of Smith, working as a clerk. His manager code is 7902. He was hired on the 17th of December, 1988. He is getting a salary of $800. And he is earning a commission of $300. His department code is 20. The detail in the next row is changed. In other words, employee code is different. In computer programs, we call them variables, because information is stored there temporarily. A variable is a name given to a memory location that stores data. It can hold values of a specific values that can be assigned or changed during program execution. You have to declare these variables in the program. You have to mention what type of information will be stored in the variable. That variables that may need arithmetic operations are salary and commission. Alphanumeric values are stored in some variables. Also, some variables store date or time values. This type of information, computer language, is called data type. The character value char stores single character values, including numerical ones. You can say alphanumeric. An integer variable can hold 0, positive, and negative values without decimals. The int keyword represents the integer data types. In C. Float variables store decimal values with up to 6 digits after the decimal place. The float variable has a storage size of 4 bytes. The double data types in C are similar to the float data types in C, but it allows for up to 10 digits after the decimal place. The void data type is a programming language concept that represents the absence of a value or type. Primitive data types. Primitive data types are the most basic data types that are used for representing simple values such as integers, float, characters, etc. Derived types. The data types that are derived from the primitive or built-in data types are referred to as derived data types. Array, pointers, function. User-defined data types. The user himself defines the user-defined data types. The user himself defines the user-defined data types. Structure, union, enum. Why use arrays? If you have a list of items, a list of car names, for example, Storing the cars in single variables could look like this. Let car1 equals Saab, let car2 equals Volvo, let car3 equals BMW. However, what if you want to loop through the cars and find a specific one? And what if you have not 3 cars, but 300? The solution is an array. An array can hold many values under a single name, and you can access the values by referring to an index number. Struct definition. A structure is a collection of related data items, possibly of different types. Structures are also called records. A structure type in C is called struct. Unlike arrays, a struct is composed of data of different types. You use structures to group data that belong together. Examples of struct in C are bank account information, account number, account type. Account holder, first name, last name, balance. And another example is student information, student ID, last name, first name, major, gender. Data elements in a structure are called fields or members. Complex data structures can be formed by defining arrays of structs. Such an aggregate type would be declared in C by the statement struct char name 25 int age, float skill rating employee, which says that the variable employee refers to a structure, abbreviated struct, consisting of 3 components called name, a string of 25 characters, age, and skill rating, figure 95. Once such an aggregate has been declared, a programmer can use the structure name employee to refer to the entire aggregate, or can reference individual fields within the aggregate by means of the structure name followed by a period and the field name, such as employee, age.
जन्नत लर्निंग डिजिटल क्लास में शिरकत का शुक्रिया। हमारा मिशन आपको तालीमी कामयाबी में मदद करना, आपके तालीमी सफ़र को हमवार और खुशगवार बनाना और इसके लिए जामे हल, मददगार वसाइल और माहिराना रहनुमाई फ़राहम करना है। हमारे कंटेंट में स्टडी की तजावीज़, इम्तिहान की तैयारी, इसकी हिकमत अमली, कोर्स के जायज़ा और बहुत कुछ शामिल है। सीखने वालों की हौसला अफजाई के लिए हमारी कम्युनिटी में शामिल हों। आइए मिलकर तालीमी जिद्दत की दुनिया को फ़तह करें। बाकायदा अपडेट्स और कीमती इंसाइट के लिए जन्नत लर्निंग को सब्सक्राइब करें।